Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the official He-Man and the Masters of the Universe YouTube channel. My name is James Etok, and today I thought I'd showcase the process by which a scene from an episode of He-Man would go from some words on a page to the wonders of the TV screen. Now, Filmation were an incredibly unique animation studio by the time He-Man rolled round. In 1983, they were the only studio in which every single stage of animation production was executed in-house. From the character design to the storyboards, from the layouts to the animation, even the voice acting, everything was carried out within that one single building. This resulted in each stage of the script-to-screen process being far more heavily connected than it normally would be. And with that said, check out this shot from the episode Return of the Gryphon. I'm now going to reveal how this one particular shot came to be. Firstly, and quite obviously, we take a look at the script. Here we can see the text detail that Galen, the old man in this particular scene, looks up as the massive Gryphon, as opposed to the tiny Gryphon, hovers overhead. The last line states that the Gryphon brings down one of its forepaws, makes me sound posh, onto the shrine, smashing the whole front wall and ceiling to bits. Note that the script calls for this piece of action to take place across 5 separate shots. The completed script would then be handed to the storyboard artist, whose job it was to visually dictate what the episode should look like from shot to shot. With regards to this particular sequence, Steve Hickner, the storyboard artist, decided that rather than have 5 shots as dictated by the script, it would be far more striking to have the scene take place in one single shot. Once the storyboard was completed, the background artists began their work. A loose pencil version of the background, as can be seen here, will be included in an animation folder and given to the layout department. And here's the animation folder, long since completed of course. The job of the layout artist was to look at the storyboard panels and illustrate the basic character and camera movements so that the animator knew what they were working to. You can see here that when compared to the storyboard, the layout artist decided to favour a lower angle to create a more dramatic composition. With the layout illustration and character models in hand, it was then up to the animators to bring the characters to life frame by frame. And for your entertainment, here is the pencil test. There goes Galen. Run man, run! And here is the Gryphon in all of its maddening glory. Rowl. Rowl? More like roar. Frame by frame, the line art would be xeroxed onto acetate sheets, more commonly known as animation cells. They were then painted by hand, and for those that do not know, paint would be applied to the reverse of a cell so that the line art would be kept intact and the paint would appear perfectly smooth and not layered when shot under the camera. And this is relatively cool. Here is how the cells themselves looked when animated. There goes Galen again. And once more the Gryphon, showing a complete lack of respect for other people's property. This background is one of the more unique ones in that the Gryphon, by destroying the shrine, is actually interactive with it. You can see here that the statue of the Gryphon atop the shrine is on a separate layer. This is so that when the Gryphon strikes the statue, the destruction can be animated without having to re-illustrate the rest of the shrine. Each painted cell of both Galen and the Gryphon were individually placed on top of the background, registered by the hole punches to keep everything in position and shot to camera. And here, once more, is how it turned out in the episode. Now, bear in mind that this process I showcased was for one single shot. All that work for one single shot is just madness. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little behind the scenes video. As always, please feel free to leave comments below. Like and share this video as many times as is humanly possible, and if you have yet to do so, please subscribe to the channel. And for those of you that were disappointed by the lack of He-Man and Skeletor in this video, here is one of the greatest pieces of Filmation art never before seen. Actually, I lie, it's a model sheet of Plunder the Spoiler. Plunder the Spoiler. Actually, I lie. It's a model sheet of Plunder
the Spoiler. Plunder the Spoiler. Plunder the Spoiler. Plunder the Spoiler. Plunder the Spoiler.
Plundor, there's... I need help.